Alright, getting a little carried away. Anyway, I took this vent out. It pops out of a clip here, a screw. This vent cannot come out until the airbag is out. I took the airbag out, 2 bolts here and here. They are underneath. One there, and no, I'm sorry. One there, one there. 2 bolts. You really got to push it because it has clips that hold it. It's gonna push, in my car, push this out. The radio, I made my own radio removal thingies, and they worked great the other day. Now they're not working, so I don't know. Not worried about that. Ashtray. Disconnected this bulkhead here. Goes in there. These wires here are coming down from the body into this bulkhead and into this, whatever the hell that is. So this was disconnected, which is right here. The antenna wire was disconnected. The top 2 bolts are ground wires. They were disconnected. The bottom you don't need to disconnect. That goes under the car. I took that 10mm bolt off. That holds the that actually is the dashboard. I disconnected these 2 terminals onto whatever the hell that thing is. That's gonna come out with everything, I guess. No, I think that stays. I think that stays in there. This goes up and over it. You can see what I did with my actuator. I actually broke it. It's up in the air. It's disconnected. There's actually a hole there. Anyway, I had this all apart the other day. Took the glove box out. I don't need to take those 2 nuts off down there. This is your wiring harness through the firewall. I disconnected that, gave me a little bit of room. I also disconnected it here so I'm not dragging. This came through from underneath the blower. I pulled that screw out from under the car, so that had to come out. This hose was connected right here. It's like an evap hose. I disconnected that. I am making my way over. I've got a brace here that's going to come off. I took the kick panels off on both sides to access the bulkheads and the bolts and all that crap. Threw everything. Oh, I also took the you get a pry bar, or just, I use the putting tool, and you come under this, you just click this up, it pops right up, and you got to disconnect this wire for that sensor, and you got 1, 2, and on the other side 3 of these little 732. They could be metric. They probably are. But 732 fit on them perfectly. These go in the top of the dash. And that's it for now. Right, so somebody's definitely been in this car before. You could tell by under the hood. There was that spring clamp was on top of the blend door connector for no reason. I really don't know why it was left there and nothing done with it. I gotta take this panel off. It goes under the steering column. This metal bracket will be coming off next, and I believe there's a brace under that as well. I don't have the bolts for those brackets. Disconnected this ground. That one you don't have to do. That goes into the car. And I loosened up that 15mm bolt that holds the dash in as well. I was told drop the fuse box because it's just in the way. It's very easy to do from what I've been told. All right, pausing. I think there's another. No, that might be it. I know a couple of people cut the carpet under the dash there because there's a vent that goes under here to the back. And allegedly you can't get the air vent, the AC vent box out without taking that vent out, taking the seats out. I'm gonna do it without removing seats. Okay, so ground off, bolt off there. Up in the corner, there's a 15mm bolt. I dropped the fuse box, disconnected all the bulkheads there. They are unique, so you don't have to really label them. Connection to the parking brake, grounds, indicator wire for the park arrow. I'm gonna attempt to drop the steering wheel. I've never done this. I'm curious as to all the electronics that are under the actual steering column. I mean, I can't see all this shit dropping with the steering column. I don't see it. I know it's not going far, and there is a big brace underneath here too that goes up into the back corner, which like I said, I've never done this, but looking at it, that's gonna have to come off, and that looks like it's gonna be a hop in the ass.